Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our last year 12 to take the stage tonight. He is the walking, breathing example of break a leg. You know that phrase? Yeah, okay. So, basically, he's here to talk about his love for extreme sports, especially skateboarding. So without further ado, please welcome my dear, dear friend, Ghassan Luqman.
Assalamu alaikum. Greetings be upon you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I was raised in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, in Saudi Arabia, on the west coast, in the seaside city of Jeddah, to be exact. Being exposed to very little other than education, religious studies, and simple extracurricular activities such as football or basketball, I pretty much had little or no acquaintances with any other forms of activities that a young child as myself at the time could take part in. Time flew by and the decision to transfer my family to Dubai was made. And as oblivious as I ever was, I was happy with the verdict, to the extent that I actually tried hiding on the day of departure. Didn't work out very well. And so, one day, my dad decided to take me on a little trip to the many malls of Dubai. I tagged along, thinking it was just going to be another visit to the furniture store to buy some household items for my mother, maybe even a visit to the hardware store to pick up some tools for my father. Please don't let it be another one of those flea markets, please. I tagged along slowly. And slowly squeezing my way through the crowds, I managed to get to the front. I thought I had stumbled upon what seemed to be a circus. Yet, I came across the most spectacular doing I had ever observed. It was a group of skateboarders casually riding the ramps of the skate park that beheld before my eyes. And so, from that moment on, my passion was to collect the expenses of a skateboard and purchase one. Day by day, dirham by dirham, I was getting closer and closer to the goal of buying a skateboard. Eid came by that year and I was finally successful in achieving my ambition and collecting the expense and buying a skateboard. From then on, I lived, slept and breathed skateboarding. It was all I ever thought of. Before class, during class, on the way home, before bed, pure skateboarding all over the place. I practiced every day for hours, just for the sole purpose of being able to learn a new trick. Landing a new trick was, however, a feeling that could have kept me going forever. Despite the bullying at school for simply being different, my parents' initial lack of confidence in the sport, as they considered it to be one of the many teen phases that a young child as myself could have gone through, I kept at it. Sometimes I was alone. No one was willing to take me. Nobody was happy to watch me. It was a struggle. I even had to skate through the hot summer days of Dubai sometimes to get to the nearest metro station to be able to go to the skate park and enjoy it with my friends. As time passed by, I came across the idea of competitive skateboarding, where I did some research and found out that some local competitions had been taking place in Dubai. So I signed up, thinking I was gonna win it. The day had come and I had woken up as early as possible to be able to get to the event first and practice as much as possible. But just like my hopes and just like my ranks on the boards, my hopes came crashing down as I actually placed last out of 12 participants. However, that didn't stop me. I participated every other time, trying harder on every other occasion. And finally, the day had come. I achieved my goal of winning a skateboard competition. Only a few months back, during the summer of 2013, I received a strange phone call at a late time of the night. It was a foreign number that I actually thought might have been one of those pranks. I took the risk and answered the call. To my surprise, it was actually the Asian Extreme Games Committee informing me that I had just been selected to represent my country at the next forthcoming Asian Extreme Games. I was in complete shock. For the next few days, I couldn't eat or sleep in an attempt to try and comprehend what had just happened. I am now the living embodiment of my country on a skateboard. So, through this experience, I learned that a little spark within me was able to grow with perseverance to light an enormous fire to lead the way to my success. Skateboarding was like an art, and the world was my canvas. It was a way where I could express myself and try to achieve my goals. Thank you very much for your time.